Let's take a look at the bracket then, right? This is all that matters moving forward. This is the top half of things. Belgium-Portugal, tasty matchup in the round of 16. Italy-Austria as well. France, Switzerland, Croatia, Spain. So clearly, I think, guys, we agree this is the strong half of the bracket. Let's go to the other half of the bracket. Not unlike the last World Cup. England is in the easier half of the bracket. They'll get Germany, though, in the round of 16. Sweden, Ukraine, Netherlands, Czech Republic, and Wales, Denmark. All right, so prediction time. Don, I think since you're first one out of here, right, should probably start with you. Let's take a look at Don's bracket. You got Italy beating Belgium.
I know.
I'm upset. I went with Belgium early in the tournament.
Yeah.
Should have told me.
Listen, I mean, it's not going to be easy. I mean, how on earth do you try and...
Italy haven't been tested yet.
Pardon?
Italy haven't been tested yet.
Listen, mate, I think that's one of them where you go Belgium, Italy. I think that is an unbelievable game, a hard one to call, but I've gone for the Italians. Then, obviously, my pick is France. They're the favourites. I've got to fancy them to go through against Spain. Germany, I think they find a way, and I think the Dutch find a way as well.
You got other side of the bracket. No, you've got Germany beating Netherlands based on anything that we've seen in this tournament or just history?
A little bit of panic when I had about 2 seconds to make my mind up. I mean, it was a late call and someone said, inside 2 seconds, Dons, who's going to win between Germany and Holland? Germany. Sometimes we fall back on those easy choices. Yeah. Don't give me no time.
History comes in, yeah.
Give me no time, just 2 seconds.
All right, Kasey, let's take a look at your bracket. What are you going with here in the top half of the bracket?
Yeah, same thing. I just like Italy. But then I have a funny feeling that Spain and France were my favorite from the beginning to win this tournament, but I haven't seen enough. And I just think Spain, after all the drama with the COVID, finally then having a good result, that they might go on a little bit of a run here. But then I still think, obviously, Germany.
So I'm with Don. So me and you both somehow
with Germany being so
we've
average.
We've slated Matt Hummels, but they're going to get to the final.
Correct. They're somehow going to get to the final.
All right, so you got Spain, to the semifinals?
Yes.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Luis Garcia, how far you got Spain going?
I knew that you were coming. I kind of something that, like with Don. I mean, someone asked me and I went straight away with Italy and I forgot during the way Spain. So yeah, for me, I think Italy is one of the strongest one. It's just guys that he haven't been tested in the group stages, but he's been tested in the last 30 games. They haven't missed a chance of winning or at least a draw. So they haven't lost in the last 30 games, 11 games without conceding a goal. So that's something. That's
England
why
in the final,
I
Luis.
put them.
What tournament you watching, Luis? You got England in the final.
I think they broke. Yeah, I got England because I think they broke that moment of panic that you could say. I think that they got fantastic players in the bench that haven't been played yet and fantastic players on the field. And I think if they release and they get a little bit of that momentum, I think they can be very dangerous.
All right, Frank Leboeuf, you're up next. Bracket reveal. How far is France going?
Well, we win it.
There it is.
Good final.
Luis, you got to take some lessons from Frank here.
I would have said, I would have said that I would have been Belgic. I would have said Belgium. The semi-final will be the tough one. And I think until then, I see France going through really great. I don't see France losing against Croatia. Croatia has had lots of problems. And, I want to give credit to England. But I think the Netherlands, we don't really talk about the Netherlands, but they have a very good squad and they can go far. So, yeah, when I was young, my two favorite teams were the Netherlands and France. So I keep fantasizing with those two teams. So, and I want to see them in the final.
Pretty safe bet. All right, France, Netherlands. Stevie, you're next. Do you remember what you picked?
He doesn't even know.
Absolutely, aye.
You got England in the final. This can't be Stevie's bracket. There's been a mistake.
No.
What? What's happened there, Steve?
Well, because I think Italy are going to beat Belgium. Listen, Belgium, as we know, I've got individuals that can change the game, but Italy as a team have been as good as anybody, and I think that's why Italy's going to beat Belgium.
Think they can handle Lukaku?
France are the best team in this tournament, in my opinion. Regardless of how the game's played, they've got an extra gear. Sweden, you're never going to back Sweden, are you? I mean, England can take care of Sweden physically because Sweden are always physical. But England have got so many players that can, again, a bit like Belgium, even though they're getting knocked out. I've got players that can change a game, and I think Denmark, as great as they've done, are going to run out of steam. You know, the emotion and the energy and the nervous energy as much as anything, they're going to run out of juice, and that's why I think they're not going to get any further.
I think it was pretty much unanimous there. Everybody's got the winner of England-Germany getting to at least the semifinals, if not the final.
But
on that,
I think
on
that's
that
what's
side of the
tough
bracket.
is you kind of look at the way the bracket lines up. There's a couple of those quarterfinal matches that could be finals.
Oh,
or could
yeah,
be set, you know,
Belgium, Italy?
they're being played too soon.
Definitely on one side.
Yeah.
I can't believe we got England in the final. Cannot believe we've done that.
I never said I wanted them in the final.
If you had more time to think about that, you'd have them out early on.
Well, listen, if you gave me
somewhere.
more time, I could probably come up with a reason why they wouldn't get there. But as we've all mentioned, there was a little bit of time constraints going on.
Yeah.
I wouldn't change it, though.
So you're not good under pressure.
I'm not going to change it. I'm not going to change
No,
it.
no.
What's your final, Sebby? What's your final?
Well, pre-tournament I said Belgium, so Belgium against anybody would make me
France?
happy.
Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN Plus.